let's just, flag off some of the earnings. And Varun and Naresh, I'm just going to come to you in a second. We've got Nrupesh Shah, the MD Corporate Affairs at Symphony, joining in on the show right now. Nrupesh, hi, afternoon. Good to have you on ET Now. There's been a decline, Nrupesh, across all the metrics that one has seen, especially on the operational front. Tell me what's led to this kind of decline in your quarterly performance.
So as far as standalone performance is concerned, there is a minimal growth in top line, and as far as subsidiaries are concerned, they are almost flattish. However, importantly, we launched 17 new models, and 17 new models production was and has been scheduled starting middle of December, and for many models January and current month. By December end, we received unprecedented advances, and total unbilled advances are substantially higher than the domestic sales we registered, and that advances will be billed and dispatched in current quarter. So it's more about a spillover of sales from December quarter to March quarter. However, nothing to lose, because consumer sales of air cooler happens only during, or by and large, during summer. That's number one. Number two, as far as new models are concerned, they are also margin accretive. So that margin also to that extent took a toll in December quarter, which should be set right. So more importantly, rather than just a quarter, 9 months as a whole and year as a whole indicate much better picture.
Quite surprising, because most companies, Nrupesh, are talking about a demand slowdown. You've got 17 products in your pipeline. Tell me what your observation is on the demand front, and more importantly, how much capex have you set aside then for this product launch pipeline?
So in Symphony's business model, we have asset-light, capital-light business model. We focus on innovation, design, value engineering, etc. And hence, our investments for launch of new models is restricted to molds, dies and jigs, which doesn't exceed 10 crore per year. And hence, it doesn't need substantial capex. As far as traction of new models is concerned, many of them have outstanding innovative features, including performance, aesthetics, etc., and have received excellent response across the geographies.
Good afternoon, Mr. Shah. This is Shrishti also joining in. But give us the guidance on your margin front as well, because since the expectations for the whole year growth, or rather the full year growth of FY25 was on the positive side. So how do you see the margin shaping up from these levels?
I cannot give any forward-looking statement. However, year as a whole, margin should be in line with what we registered April to September. So it should be a decent margin.
All right, but other than that, recently we believe that you have launched water heaters and expanded into the air cooling segment as well. What are the plans to scale those further?
So in water heaters, we came out with again a patented technology, basically preventing or reducing the hair loss, and quite helpful for the skin, apart from many AI-enabled features. And we have launched them in selected states and cities. And on e-commerce and D2C, we launched across the country in January. So initial response is pretty well.
It's great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for your time today.
Pleasure.
Okay, that's the highlight coming in from Symphony, a strong product pipeline. Almost 17 new products is what they've got in the offing right now. Stock, of course, has taken a knock after the previous quarter's performance, currently lower by 8.5% as we speak. Varun, hi. After